Well, what's going on, Giants fans? Coming at you with another New York Giants video. This is going to be a video about, actually going to be kind of about the 2021 NFL Draft, and definitely about the future of the New York Giants team as defense or pass rushers in college, that are still in college right now, playing college football, which the season might not happen, but Micah Parsons, I believe I don't know if it's Micah or Micah, but it's, I think, Micah Parsons, a pass rusher. I believe he's from, I think, Penn State, and then a pass rusher from Miami that I'm really interested in for the 2020 draft, and maybe definitely a possible draft pick for the New York Giants. Greg Rosseau, I'm not sure how to say his name. He also, and both of those guys opted out of the 2020 college football season. They will not be playing, and this definitely could affect, obviously, their draft stock going into the 2021 season. They definitely could fall in the draft. Now, I do think they are very talented players. I think they're very talented pass rushers. Definitely could help out this team, and definitely guys that I think the Giants should target in the 2021 NFL draft. But it gets you thinking, will they fall, will they fall a lot in the draft order because, in draft stock? Because if they're opting out of the season, they will not be playing in the year before they go into the NFL. And they're definitely NFL players. They're really, really talented. But this definitely could affect their draft stock for the season because they're not going to be playing, in their senior year, and that's definitely going to affect their draft stock. So how is this going to affect the Giants? I think it definitely is going to affect them. Maybe these are guys that I think are really talented. Guys that I really want on the New York Giants. I don't really want Jamar Chase. I think Darius Slayton's your number one receiver right there. I'm a big fan of Darius Slayton. I think he's really talented, and I really don't think Jamar Chase is a guy that I don't really think we need to use. This is assuming that the Giants pick 9th or 10th, because I really don't expect the Giants to do much this year. I still think the Giants win 6 or 7 games. I think they're still in this. I think they're still in the rebuilding phase. But I think next year the Giants take a big step forward. But this year I still think the Giants are in the rebuilding phase. But I do think the Giants make progress. They have a very tough schedule. I don't think the Giants win more than 7 games. But so I do think the Giants pick top 10 in the draft. I think Greg Rosseau and Micah Parsons are definitely guys that will be in the top 10 of this draft. But it gets you thinking now that they're opting out of the season, they very well could not be in the top 10. And the New York Giants might need to look for another pass rusher in the 2021 NFL Draft, or maybe Jamar Chase will be the guy the New York Giants will target. Now, we'll see what happens. Maybe Dave Gettleman still believes in Rosseau and Parsons. Maybe he'll take a chance on them and still draft him in the top 10 pick, in the top 10 in the top 10 of the draft. But once again, it definitely gets you thinking, if Rosseau and Parsons do not play in 2020, this definitely could affect their draft stock, and they could definitely fall a lot, and maybe not even make the first round. So that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Rosseau and Parsons will, do you think the Giants will still target them? Do you think the Giants will look to go for someone else? Do you think Jamar Chase will be the guy the New York Giants will plan to draft? Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. So that's going to do it for this video, and let's hope we have football this season. I'm still, obviously, I'm still very optimistic that we will have football this year, but it's looking very unlikely as of now. We've had a lot of players opt out on the Giants. I believe we've had 3 players on the New York Giants opt out. Obviously, Samuel and Nate Solder, and the wide receiver Damari Scott. We've had 3 players opt out on the Giants, and it's looking very unlikely and looking very bleak that the football season will happen. I really don't see it happening, but if it does, I really do hope it does. So that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on Rosseau and Parsons opting out? Do you think the New York Giants still take a chance on them and they draft him in the 2021 NFL Draft? What do you think about that? Put it in the comments below. I still believe in them. I think they're very talented pass rushers. I really want them on the New York Giants. I really want the Giants to draft them, but definitely if they do, obviously them not playing in the 2020 season, this definitely could affect their draft stock, and they might not be first-round players for the 2021 NFL Draft. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. Let's go Giants.